ImAllexx threatening anybody is maybe the funniest shit in the world to me. Look at him. What the f is he gonna do? This short stack mush mouth retard. You're nothing without me. I control you. It's like, bro, what? Like, shut up. You're a little manlet. We are not about to have a disagreement over BPD. There's no way this is happening. The running meme on this channel is that everyone has BPD. Just because she hit you and the relationship was toxic doesn't mean that that doesn't mean that all the criticism, all the things she's saying gets thrown out the window because she also hit you. You hit her too. I was crazy with heartbreak. I was crazy with heartbreak. After kicking you, I really missed you. After I tried kicking you across the apartment like Hulk kicked the Abomination of the early 2000s Hulk movie. I really wish you were here. That doesn't change anything. Just because you were manic, it doesn't give you some kind of leeway to use it as a defense for when you harm somebody. Willie, release the Destiny interview. Release it already, dude. What are you doing?
You're showing a man and you end it with a fucking dog hitting a fucking drum! Oh, I'm fucking mad.
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Alright, so got the Tofia stuff out of the way. ImAllexx. ImAllexx. Alright, we're just gonna watch the ImAllexx video that Willie put out. Because honest to Christ, I haven't talked about anything Alex related. And here's why. First off, the ImAllexx response video was so goddamn boring, and it was incredibly obvious that he was, like, lying, okay? He was lying a lot. It was obvious from the moment he dropped his video, because ImAllexx is a habitual liar. If anyone actually believed Alex's response, you are fucking retarded. There is nothing going on in your little fucking brain. There's nothing going on between your two ears, and all you have is air up there that bangs around in that empty fucking skull, okay? I heard Nick went over the document, Chud's got over the document. I don't want to, because I already knew Alex was lying. Now I need to preface, Alice is also crazy. His ex-girlfriend is also clinically fucking insane. But Alex took it to another level, all right? Like, he took it to another level. And Willie put together a 32-minute video just condensing thousands of documents and hours of content. So I'll watch this instead.
After almost a full year, ImAllexx is finally
I'm not gonna sit through a 750-page document. You guys barely were able to make it through with me for the City Bear document of 188 goddamn pages. I ain't going through ImAllexx's document.
On to the allegations of physical abuse, threats.
You always take this fucking weird route. Just do the normal route, which is just do the normal route. But
this is an iconic moment in internet history. I want this to be Alex's like Keemstar N-word moment with Alex. I want this to be plastered everywhere. Anytime that Alex does anything commentary related. If he uploads a video, I want people to meme it in his comments. If he goes on Twitter, I want it posted underneath his goddamn responses. I want all of this.
Normal girlfriend.
You're acting like this is all just me.
I also don't understand a word these two cockney motherfuckers are trying to say. They're like speaking in tongue language to me. I can make out certain words, but the amount of British that is on my screen should be illegal.
And that's something you really need to fucking fix.
I'm gonna fucking bash your head against the wall with a brick if you don't shut the fuck up.
And we're
very, very normal, totally rational to do that on a Discord call and threaten to smash someone's head in with a brick. Now, have I been mad and said crazy shit before? Sure. But I've never threatened someone with a blunt object that I was dating or even good friends of mine. That's just a crazy thing to do in the first place.
First of all, sings.
Yeah, with the camera on. Apparently, people have been talking about, like, their interactions with Alex and everything. The funniest shit I ever heard is, like, every time he's in a call, he apparently always has to put his camera on for some reason. I don't understand it. I don't get why you have to do that if you are in a Discord call. It is a very weird thing to do.
Yeah, after threatening to domestically abuse your partner, it doesn't seem like the most important thing to address. This video is hilarious.
Mr. Gamer, Are you like arguing with the fact that I can't say that she also is insane because she also done things to Alex? Alex is definitely in another tier of his own, but Alice is also somebody that did shit that she is not proud of. She admitted to it.
The entire video is essentially him saying,
But Alex is way worse.
"No, you," and blaming her for everything he was accused of.
Alice has done all of this despite claiming she was never physically abusive at any point in our relationship, which is a lie, as Alice was physically abusing me regularly, which she has hidden and now lied about publicly.
See, this is the part, Alex, that I kind of need to, like, teach you how to be a man in this moment, okay? I have to teach you how to be a man. If a woman hits you, unless they're coming at you with a knife or a gun or a lethal weapon, you don't put your hands on a woman. Like, you just don't fucking do it. Like, they could bitch slap you across the face. You don't hit back. You don't hit back. Unless they are trying to murder you with a weapon, you don't hit back. Ever. You just don't. Because first off, you're going to jail. Doesn't matter. You're going to jail, bitch. Like, I can't believe that. That he's just like, well, yeah, but she hit me too, so I could hit her back, and I feel bad about that. It's like, no, Alex, no, you can't do that. Equal rights, equal fights. See, that's the shit I was saying before, is that the meme is like, oh, equality, equal rights, equal. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There's going to be differences no matter what we do for equality. Get over it.
Except he has a fraction of the text messages. He ignores audio, video, text messages where he admits to kicking her. I insulted you.
I shouldn't have kicked. Trying to pull you towards me in an argument was wrong. What the fuck?
Shouldn't have kicked you. He broke her equipment and monitors when she left the house. I will be fine without you. You're nothing without me.
I'm sorry. ImAllexx threatening anybody is maybe the funniest shit in the world to me. Look at him. Look at him. What the fuck is he gonna do? This short stack mushmouth retard. You're nothing without me. I control you. It's like, bro, what? Like, shut up. You're a little manlet.
I'm going to kill you. I'm going to break your neck. What else?
That shit's fucking crazy to say. That's fucking crazy.
Alex thinks is a good defense is bad.
Apparently that take is cuck shit. Shared the same thought and got clowned on for it. Who gives a
F-Link. This might go down as the worst redemption video on YouTube. Again, it took him a year to put this out. And the best part is, Alice made a second document that's 749 pages.
We need to have a cap on documents, man. There needs to be like a standardized document level that we could go 100 pages max. Even then, that's pushing it. I would say 50. I would say if you can't, you need to get your point across in 50 pages maximum. All right, I'm not reading the Iliad. I'm not reading the fucking Silmarillion of allegations.
My God, that proves Alex is lying throughout this entire video.
Even though, now, when it's too late, you admit that you did everything wrong. But when it actually...
You asked for all context, she gave way too much. Not too much. It's perfect. Listen, she gave all the context. That's good. But I believe that there needs to be a 50-page limit, okay? 50-page limit.
Actually matters, when you should lay down, you fucking dog,
what
you don't
the fuck
fucking
are you
do it.
doing?
You fight. For some
Fucking
reason.
leave me alone!
There's this thing called Clare's Law in the UK, where if you could prove that you're dating somebody, you could call the police and see if there was any reports of domestic abuse from past partners. Alice claims to have reported Alex.
Alice said that future partners can check Claire's Law, and later claimed she got me put down in the system so that any future partners who know how Claire's Law works can use this information to stay safe from me. The information that...
I love that. Look, I love this. I'm trying to remember how many times he, like, threw this DM up to Jay Aubrey. He just kept repeating the same fucking DM. How many times did he do this again? It was like, it was well over 20 times. He just flashed his DM on the fucking screen. It's like an ode. It's like...
Future partners who know how Claire's Law works can use this information to stay safe from me. The information that is accessible through Claire's Law would be a criminal record, also known as a criminal history. All of this information is available on the Claire's Law website, which I will link in the description.
So this is the thing, Alex. My first red flag was like, why didn't you show that on the screen? Type your info in and go, look, there's nothing. There's nothing there. It's magic. Poof. It's not there at all. Why make people go through the effort? You're the one that is trying to beat the allegations, Alex.
Alice has said that Claire's Law can be used.
I'm sick of this video already. I haven't covered any of it. I'm just going to do this Willie Mac Show video, and then I'm done with Alex.
And that I am in the system, alleging that I am a convicted criminal, or that I have a criminal record.
Yeah, I know, because he's lying. It's obvious he's lying. But Alex is trying to do this redemption video, right? He's trying to basically pull a Slazo or a Quite and exonerate himself from the fucking, the everything, right? What they did is they showed everything. They hid nothing. They were like, look at all this shit right here. Claire's Law is kind of like sealed records. You have to prove you're in a relationship. He can pull it up still. He could get any form of documentation if it was against him. I don't know. Maybe.
Alex is
maybe put a little bit more effort in than just putting a link in the description.
They're stupid or purposefully misleading viewers because your partner doesn't need to have a criminal record, but if they do have one, the police will let you know. That's all that's saying. If you're dating someone, Claire's Law will allow you to see any reported history of violence or abuse. When Alex uses the phrase on Claire's Law, that doesn't really make sense because Claire's Law isn't a database. I had email exchanges as well as phone calls with the woman's hotline and was provided information by the Kent police in the UK. You don't have to be criminally convicted. It's simply a law that allows you as someone who may be dating Alex to see police reports made against them or criminal convictions. It's both. The Kent police.
Okay, so you basically have to prove that you're dating. Who the hell would date ImAllexx for the information in here? That would be crazy. Imagine ImAllexx just gets a girlfriend like 5 years from now, and then she's just like a fucking op. She gets to date Alex, she goes in, and she just puts it all out there for the internet.
Police sent me some material, but most of this is on Claire Law's website. The exact thing Alex links in his video. It can include emotional abuse, financial abuse, online or digital abuse, threats of being degrading. They will update you on any report of threatening behavior, economic abuse, being controlling.
Well, you should lay down like a good fucking dog.
At one point, Alex starts talking about starting a YouTube channel. It's a dream of mine, a fun hobby I wanted to build, and Alex responds, shut the fuck up, you know what I meant, so kill yourself. You're a shit girlfriend.
Wow, what a... Jesus Christ. Hey, I'm like really excited to like make a YouTube channel and really kind of like come... like work with you on these things so we could maybe be like a couple YouTube channel. Like, come on, Alex, I think it'd be a great idea. Fuck you, bitch, kill yourself. So you can just throw your hands up and go, whoa, Jesus Christ, dude. Jesus.
Genuinely bad at it, you dumb whore. He's calling her the N-word? That's the truth. He breaks her
I mean, if she's being a bitch, okay, Willie.
stuff after he hit her. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to break your neck. He routinely spurred out like this, and then he cried when she finally left. The guy was nuts.
Yeah, literally, he's having a low-tier God moment in her DMs, bro. You are as worthless as a summer ant.
I realize now that...
The thing is, low-tier God didn't cry right after telling someone to kill themselves. This is low-T. This is low-T, low-tier God, bro.
I was putting so much focus on, making you start a YouTube channel so that, like, you'd have money and...
See, this is why you never audio record yourself crying. You don't do it. It will be used against you.
And I would get angry at you and I would say, like, oh, you aren't trying to improve your life.
Yeah, but like, does that give you like an in to like start treating her like shit? Because you could have just broke up with her, bro. You could have been like, listen, you're not the partner for me. You could have just done that. You could have been the adult in the situation and just be like, listen, I don't want to do this. You're not on my level. I'm really trying to find a partner that can keep up with me. Goodbye. Like you could just do that. You could just do that.
And I was projecting my own insecurities onto you when all you wanted to do...
Your own insecurities. Alex, you make a lot of money on YouTube. The insecurities that you have to live with are ones of like shame. It's like just shame, just pure shame. This is the beauty of Alex, right? No matter what happens, he's always going to have the stigma of like his past carry around with him, like with the Slazo stuff and all the fake allegations that he's done. And now this, I love the fact that this is going to carry Alex. This is going to follow Alex around till the day he dies. I can't wait.
Will see me change.
You're not enough of an internet sensation for me. I would love if there was an audio recording of Alex saying you are not enough of an internet sensation. I would fucking murder people to hear that come out of Alex's mouth.
You didn't care about any of that. You just wanted me to be a better boyfriend.
And digital abuse.
You just wanted to be
Chris put a pic of Freddy Phase of their PLS.
What a pussy.
Is abuse. We're all vulnerable to it online. That's why this video is sponsored by...
Okay, use Willie's code for Aura if you want A VPN. Yeah, there you go. Use the code. Give Willie money.
your 14-day free trial. Thank you, Aura, for sponsoring this video. Now, where were we? Claire's Law. A key aspect of Claire's Law is that they don't tell you when you're reported on, otherwise it could put the victim in danger. Alex acts like it's a public record.
Alice claims she had achieved her goal of getting me put on a list accessible via Claire's Law, and that she had saved people because of this. None of the statements made about the police investigation make any sense, as Alice claims she had put me on a list that would require me having a criminal record and a caution from the police, but
that's not what it says. Okay.
also says the police didn't do anything at all. This is because Alice is and always was lying. I would like to make it incredibly clear. I have never been contacted, approached, or interviewed by police at any point in my life. And
well, it's just a report. It's a report. Unless she called the cops specifically to the house and said, he's beating me, I need you to get me away from here or something like that, the cops wouldn't be showing. So, I don't know.
I do not have a record or any cautions.
Everything he said is wrong or irrelevant. There is no investigation because it probably can't lead to a criminal conviction. Alex wouldn't be cautioned from the police because it's a disclosure, only available to future partners upon request. Alice shows that she was in contact with Kent police. She shows her victim care card, quoting Alex threatening to break her neck. Now, I tried to apply as Alex's gay lover to see if the police would disclose any information.
What the fuck is this? Willie, what the fuck is this? When did you do this? It must have been years ago. What the fuck is... I remember a story that I heard from fucking Vega. He's probably talking about it publicly, where he was like, Willie was like talking to Alex. He's like, yeah, bro. It's like, that shit's crazy about the Slazo stuff. And then dropped the video on Alex like the day after VidCon. Fuck it. That shit's baller.
But the police will only do it if you have a face-to-face meeting where you bring proof of your identity. So outside of the evidence that
this is the dedication YouTube needs. Yeah, we need more people that are willing to go to VidCon, hold up retarded signs of people, and just make fun of them. We need that.
Alice has already posted herself, I can't confirm anything farther without actually dating Alex, and I'm just not willing to go that far for this video. But everything he's saying to discredit her claims is objectively untrue.
This is a lie, as Alice had already posted months before she had released the document that I was on Claire's Law.
I would kill for a boxing match between Alex and Kavos. I think it's time. It's time. The thing is that I don't want Alex to get paid money. This is the problem that we're facing here. If we want the boxing match to happen, it needs to be like a bare knuckle brawl in the middle of fucking, in the middle of Britain. I'll be honest. I don't want Alex getting paid by this. No, not even Creator Clash. They pay their fighters. Creator Clash pays their fighters. I don't want Alex to get paid. I want a bare knuckle fucking brawl in the middle of London. Yeah, even behind a Denny's parking lot. I don't care.
And a comment on TikTok in April 2024. This would mean the police investigation had already finished and that I would have a criminal record 3 months.
Okay, Alex does get a brick as a weapon because I am 90% sure Kavos will just utterly destroy him.
After we had broken up, which would be impossible.
I like how Alice wrote, but he's been put down in the system for anyone who knows how Claire's Law works. Cut to Alex who doesn't know how Claire's Law works. In this video, Alex is trying to prove that he was the stable but abused partner, so he discloses that he has borderline personality disorder.
Alice also posted a series of tweets in argument on Twitter, stating that I do not have BPD.
Oh my god, no. Stop. 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 We are not... Stop! We are not about to have a disagreement over BPD. There's no way this is happening, bro. BPD, 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 BPD. The running meme on this channel is that everyone has BPD. It's so true.
Also known as borderline personality disorder. I was diagnosed by my psychiatrist with what they believe to be emotional...
July 5th of 2024. What? Hold on. Wait a minute. When was that tweet that he posted? She posted? September 16th of 2025. Wait, was it 2020? No, this is 2024. This is months ago. This is 2024. Yeah, September 17th, 2024. He was diagnosed in July 5th of 2024.
Unstable personality disorder.
Should have never known he got an eval. That's even better.
Also known as borderline personality disorder.
You got it before Willie got to say it. Pause, chap. Yeah, I do that. But I didn't know Willie pointed that out. That's funny. Let's see here. In summary, therefore, I believe that ImAllexx, Sid the Sloth incarnate, might be affected from emotionally unstable personality disorder. Shocking. A discussion was held on symptoms and presentation of this disorder, and I explained to Alex that BPD is a serious mental health condition with complex needs, for which he should be under the care of a community mental health team. Wow! He needs to be committed. Bro, ImAllexx in a committed ward arc. I would kill for that. I would kill. I would kill. I would kill! I want ImAllexx to vlog from padded cell inside of his BPD community. I want to see it. I would kill for that. Or receive the most appropriate treatment with a multidisciplinary approach. Thank you for the 8 months, Freedom Hero. We need a BPD brawl. Winner gets to have the true BPD. True! We need to throw all the main characters on this channel that have BPD and throw them in a boxing match together. No holds barred. They all get brass knuckles. There's a broad consensus on psychotherapy, namely DBT or MBT, as the primary treatment for borderline disorder. Hence, I recommend for Alex to be referred to local mental health team.
I'm referred to my local community mental health team after the diagnosis from my psychiatrist. To claim that I haven't been diagnosed with BPD is untrue.
Alex's diagnosis took place months after they had broken up. How would she have known this? Also, what does this...
She broke up in December of 2023. Yeah, he had no... Wait, she would have absolutely no idea. It's been since December of 23. How the fuck would she know? What?
Proof, how does this help you? We know Alex binge drinks and abuses cannabis now. Wow.
Wait, what? Misuse of cannabis. 2018. How do you misuse weed? How do you do that? He's been doing that since 2018. Wait a minute. What was the Slazo stuff again? What was the Slazo allegations again? 5 years ago.
I'd like to start.
I'm going to just pull this up. July 19th of 2019. Okay, so this happened like 2019 area. Damn it! I was hoping that the Slazo drama is what drove him to binge drinking. Whoa! I'm angry!
Not only would she not know, men getting diagnosed
so
with
angry.
BPD is astronomically rare.
I was really hoping that the ImAllexx Slazo drama would cause him to be an alcoholic.
You sure showed her. How am I supposed to react to this? Am I supposed to be angry? How dare she not think you have BPD in this Twitter thread? Alex tries to make it seem like Alice was planning...
Dude, Alex is literally talking like every woman in the art commentary community. It's like, they devalued my mental health. Like, it's like, who gives a shit?
...his downfall from the jump.
At this time, Alice reached out to my ex-girlfriends privately and asked my ex-girlfriend Jess to plan a statement to back up hers, lying about the involvement of the police to convince people that her story was the truth.
Are you gonna tell us what Jess's statement was? No? Fine, I'll do it. It's him writing the same type of threatening messages to her. Where's Jess? I'm very angry. I'm going to kick her head in. Now I'm locked down.
Jesus Christ, dude! Jesus! Whoa! Holy shit!
Out. Might kill her.
Look at that profile photo. How are you afraid of this? How are you afraid of this?
Might actually kill her. This is Alex's video. He ignores the context and receipts that Alice brings to the table and crafts a story with the fewest DMs possible.
He has some serious anger issues? No, he's just a weak man. A man that threatens a woman, especially over, like, anything, in my opinion, other than, like, trying to murder you or, like, murder your kids or something extreme like that, is the most bitch-made behavior a man can do. This is bitch-made behavior. This is beta energy behavior. The only reason that women date Alex is because he is a semi-famous YouTuber. Alex, if he was left to his own devices without the YouTube fame, would not get any woman of note. He would get, like, gutter trash, okay?
Possible.
Alice claimed that I threatened her not to come forward with her story and repeats this when talking with YouTube commentary channels. Alice shows no proof of this.
Yes, she actually does. When they initially broke up, he tried to win her back by doing everyday things. Go on.
Wait, what? What's the photo?
Let me cook. The house is clean. I just put out the bins. Hot sweaty emoji. She responded this.
Another classic characteristic of our commentary community. Women compared to someone as bad as Yandere Dev. Yeah.
Isn't hot. It's basic living. When Alex picked up that she might go public, he threatened her to stay quiet with mutual.
If you keep posting stuff, it'll probably being a huge problem for you. Don't you want to move on from us? Oh.
Mutually assured destruction. If you keep posting stuff, it'll end up being a huge problem. She says for you, and he replies for us. He continues, I don't want to talk about you hitting me. I found the text about the cat. And she says, because I didn't, you'd be lying. And Alex.
This is like the problem. Like, Alex is like, well, you hit me. That doesn't change the fact that a grown man hit a woman. Like, it doesn't change it.
Alex insists, when you said you punched me. And then she replies, LOL, is that you saying you're going to use that? Because do it. He begs her one more time to stay silent. I have stayed dead silent, and it isn't enough. Alex.
I've been staying silent. You can't tell your story because I've been staying silent this whole time. How dare you?
Is doing exactly what he threatened in these text messages. He's bringing up things that he never complained about and ignores all the threats he made towards her so he could come off as the beaten and battered one.
I had told my friends that Alice had been hitting me. Alice denied this on text when she found out and threatened to sue me if I continued to tell people she had been hitting me throughout our relationship. Me and my friends had a call where I answered questions about my relationship and I told my side of the story where I explained that Alice had been physically abusing me throughout our relationship. I made it clear that I did not believe that this was an excuse for my behavior and that our relationship was toxic and it was not good for either of us and that I was ashamed of how I had behaved. A friend of mine at the time.
Yeah, but when she's turning around and saying, Alex did horrible shit to me, that doesn't change anything. You trying to threaten her when you know that both of you were in the wrong, let's say in your case, like, let's just go with this narrative, right? That doesn't change the actions that you did. That doesn't change those actions, Alex. Just because she hit you and the relationship was toxic doesn't mean that that doesn't mean that all the criticism, all the things she's saying gets thrown out the window because she also hit you. You hit her too. Like, bro, doesn't change shit.
A YouTuber who goes by the name of InAlexx had messaged me in our group chat encouraging me to share more stories and all the evidence I had of Alice's abuse. He told me I could trust him and that because we were friends that they weren't going to share any of it anywhere and that it would remain private after I made it clear that I was worried that it would be leaked. Alice messaged me with direct screenshots from the private conversation that I had had with InAlexx and my friends. Alice had been sent screenshots from our private conversation and it was clear that if I talked to anyone she would know as she was following as many of my friends as possible.
The messages
I never, fuck it. It wasn't InAlexx that snaked him. I wouldn't be shocked.
are his friends asking for evidence and him not providing it.
Fraser posted on his Instagram story that I refused to share the private messages I had with Alice with him, but the reason that I didn't share them is because I was worried that they would be leaked.
And if his evidence is what he's showing right now, it just isn't that good. Hers is more compelling. I don't want to focus on fights because those are more he said, she said, but even the circumstantial evidence surrounding those favors her. Like, she claims he pulled her on the floor, put her in a headlock, and covered her mouth as she's screaming for him to get off of her. Now, it's hard for me to tell if Alex is arguing that this fight never happened or if he's just arguing over the date.
Alice knew she would be using them in her document and that she had been planning this full story about me. Alice has used these texts to make it seem like I had physically assaulted her when this never happened. This isn't the only time Alice has used similar proof to claim something had happened which had never taken place at all, and she does this many times in her document. At no point has this story ever been consistent, as Alice said that this happened on the 4th day that we moved in with each other in her document and in her notes app, but then it texted me that it happened on the 2nd. And
Okay, so he really is just arguing the fucking date. Like, what the fuck? You just gave me shit 24/7, push me away. Lol, no, I didn't. You dragged me. Day 2 of living with you. Okay, so she fucked up some dates. Did the headlock thing happen or no, Alex? To the point where I didn't even to sleep in the same bed with you. You put hands on me, pushed me because I knew you'd just be mean to me. That doesn't... Alex! Alex, no! You can't just admit to that. What an idiot.
to be clear, the text messages from the 17th of October also show that this was not the case.
But in Alice's new 749-page document debunking his claims, he seemingly justifies covering her mouth. She says, I was still gonna leave. I told you to never do something like that again since you dragged me. And Alex replies, you can't go around a rented house screaming. I had
Oh my god!
to stop you somehow. She continues,
I had to stop you somehow. Yeah, if you and your girlfriend are having an altercation, according to ImAllexx, it's okay to put a woman in a headlock, cover her mouth, and tell her, you better just stop screaming, stop screaming, stop screaming. It's totally normal. There's no other alternatives. Guys, there's no other alternatives. Apparently, there's no other way to stop that from happening. Maybe just walk away. And if she keeps yelling, just go, listen, we're in an apartment building. You can't be yelling. Please just talk to me. And if she goes, fuck you, I don't want to talk. It's like, okay, fine. You just walk away. You don't grab the person.
Put hands on me because I was screaming. Maybe stop what you were doing. And Alex replies, so I just said don't do it. I wanted to make fun of the document because it's twice the size of a Harry Potter book, but it's damning. It was already obvious that Alex cherry-picked messages to create a narrative. He reuses the same ones 5 different times. Meanwhile, Alice provides thousands of messages. After reading much of her doc, Alex comes off as desperate. He blames Alice for his skin condition.
We first started dating.
See, I haven't been watching much of the coverage in regard to the ImAllexx stuff. I've been waiting for somebody just to make a condensed fucking video like Willie. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry. ImAllexx is blaming what on his girlfriend? His skin condition. Yeah, guys, I got all ashy because I was stressed out that my girlfriend hates me because I put her in a fucking headlock and kept screaming at her all the time.
It was minimal around the stomach area, but a few months into our relationship...
What the fuck is this photo? What is this? Dude, this just looks like you haven't been in the sun for a while. What the fuck? This dude has AIDS. This is a disgusting body. What is that random little patch of hair right there? What is that? Just shave it. What the fuck are you doing?
It had spread to my entire body. Throughout my time with Alice, it got worse, and the stress of our relationship and other issues I was having at the time were having a huge effect on me, and Alice was aware of this. Originally,
Xander Hall type body. Ladies, are you into a Xander Hall type fit? What do you mean? I've got to like put cream on it and get rid of it. I just couldn't do it well, and I want it all gone. It's getting worse. Yeah, don't worry, I'll help. It's just a cream you have to use. Yeah, no medicine things. I take antibiotics. Okay, I got more today. It's just tanking my mental health. Looking at how much worse it's gotten. Oh my god. He really is like a full-blown narcissist. He can't handle like imperfections on his body. He's like one of those guys. He's like the guy that does the morning routine shit where he sticks his head in like a bowl of ice, rips off the tape off of his lips, and does like an American Psycho sort of shit. That's how he lives his life. God forbid that you have a skin condition.
She seemed supportive, but it quickly became something that she would use to hurt me. Alice started by calling me fat and texting in person, and this was because she wanted me to keep my shirt on because she did not like my illness and she didn't want to see it or be around it.
The text messages, I was sad to see you going all the time and asked you to stay. And then he goes, because you called me fat and kicked me in bed. How does this
What the fuck? Apparently the skin condition he has is him not showering or bathing properly. Need to track down the tweet. Ew! Ew! Alex isn't bathing? What the why? Why are the British so gross? Why are the British nasty fucks?
Messages, I was sad to see you going all the time and asked you to stay. And then he goes, because you called me fat and kicked me in bed. How does this relate to the story he's telling?
And she had complained that I spent too much time away from her. This angered Alice and she called me names. I ignored her and turned away so I could go to sleep. Alice turned around in bed and kicked me in my lower back, and I told her to fuck off. And then she kicked me even harder and then started to donkey kick me in my neck and in the back of my head. Alice had done this so hard that I fell out of the bed while she was still kicking me. I proceeded to get incredibly angry and I shouted at Alice and I insulted her. And this is something that I deeply regret doing. When I messaged Alice about this on Facebook, she said that she didn't just start kicking me hard.
In the messages, Alice says, I didn't randomly start kicking you for no reason, seemingly implying that she did kick him. Now, Alice denies this in her new doc. She admits to pushing him, but never kicking him. Look, it was a toxic relationship. They were both awful to each other. I get it. But Alex's examples are her calling him fat and retarded. Alice's examples...
Wait.
They were both awful to each other. I get it. But Alex's examples are her calling him fat and retarded.
You fat fuck. You fat fucking monkey.
You called me fat and then realigned all your bones to kick me in the head while laying next to me in bed.
I fucking know what's up. I'm just trying to talk about it. You fat fucking monkey. Retard boy. Literal retard mongrel. I'm asking you what's wrong. These DMs are fucking, they're both insane, dude. I read this like Frieza's talking about like the Saiyans in Dragon Ball Z, dude. It's like, you disgusting geese.
Retarded. Alice's examples are him admitting to kicking her and then saying, well, it wasn't a karate kick. Him going on 6-minute rants, following around the house as she says nothing because she asked him to wipe a counter.
You look like a miserable fucking little cunt all the time. Like, your face is annoying to look at, like, when I come downstairs. Like, I'm actually fed up of looking at you, which is why I sleep downstairs, so I don't want to have to come upstairs and, oh, you're taking all the covers. It's like...
Bro, at this point, you motherfuckers just need to get away from, like, bro, how the fuck how is there no agency between either one of them just to fucking break shit off? I get it, you have an apartment and all this shit, but like, fucking hell, man. Like, at some point, it's like, Jesus.
Woman just, like, ask me to buy another one, or stop complaining. Like, nothing, the thing is, it annoys me, nothing needs to be an argument, because everything is fixable. Buy a new duvet, I sleep downstairs, but no. Everything
is fixable. No, not everything. A relationship like yours is not fixable.
You've always got to act like none of this stuff, because you don't actually try and fix any of your problems. Like, it's infuriating at this point. Like earlier, you're miserable about something in the kitchen. All you have to do is say what it is and fix. It's fine. You don't clean up.
I don't care about the C word. I say it all the time.
Neither do you.
I'm sorry. Just hearing Alex say the N-word. The way he says the word has like so much soy that comes out of it. Like there's no manly tone behind that word when he says it. That is like the whitest way to say it imaginable. Oh my god.
So, leave it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I need to go around and make everything you don't clean up after, right? You're not even honest to pay for any of it. So, who really cares what you have to say? And what does it even matter? If you want to clean up, I'll buy one. It's my money.
This goes on for 4 more minutes. She leaves because she doesn't feel safe, and he keeps messaging her about it.
Like, just up and leave, like, for no reason, like, what, because...
Bro. So many voice memos. Leave my things alone then. Leave my property alone. It's not hard. You already ruined my things. Leave me all alone. Not hard. Okay. Let's listen to Alex's cry.
Her about it.
Like, just up and leave, like, for no reason, like, what, because you refuse to talk to me about, like, just cleaning the kitchen. I have to cancel all my plans. I'm going to spend all day talking to lawyers tomorrow because I haven't been paid for 2 fucking months. And you're...
But so does that mean that you can be a dick because you haven't been paid for 2 months, Alex? Jesus Christ. I feel really bad for whatever woman dares to be in ImAllexx's orbit.
on purposely trying to drive me up the fucking wall. Like, I don't want to see you if you're going to try and, like, mentally fucking torture me. I don't understand what's so fucking wrong about that. I know that you do it because I know that you know it drives me insane. I know that you are angry at me for something that
I know you're gaslighting me. I know you're gaslighting me. I know you're gaslighting me, you bitch. I know you're gaslighting me, so I'm going to fucking smash your head in with a brick. Like that. The fucking ebbs and flows are absolute insanity. There's not a single moment of normalcy throughout this entire fucking call log.
Because I didn't clean the side of the kitchen. And yeah, okay, I get it. I get that you're upset with me because I didn't clean the side of the kitchen after I used it.
He sounds just so pathetic.
But oh, come on, man. It's been Christmas and like I am busy. Like, of course I
Alex is a stupid Alex. Keemstar, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Get to clean the side sometimes. And I was going to do it. I haven't even eaten breakfast yet. Like, the pressure you put on me.
I haven't even eaten breakfast. You have put so much pressure on me to, like, clean and do basic human tasks that I can't even eat breakfast. Like, bro, what the fuck is this whiny bullshit? This is the most bullshit fucking thing imaginable.
It's insane.
What makes this absolutely comical is when Alex talks about this particular night, he says that it wasn't about a counter, it was about her hitting him.
I was angry and upset because Alice had hit me and then had began to threaten me. When I got angry and started to lose my temper, Alice recorded me. Alice says that she recorded this because she was scared that I'd hit her again, but this is false as I hadn't kicked her or hit her. Alice has then begun recording me halfway through an argument that—
You haven't hit or kicked her? Those DMs, buddy. Those DMs are not really helping your case that we've seen so far.
Started because she had hit me after we had argued.
If you're talking about like this one particular instance, you know, she can turn around and still be terrified of the fact that you have done those things before and recording those for her own safety afterwards. You do realize that if you do it once and that person is terrified of it happening again, they can record it. And even if it doesn't happen again, it's a recording for their safety. Like, come on, buddy. Even if, right, even though the voice notes say that he confirms all that, even when you're watching that originally, my brain immediately goes to, well, she was already concerned about him hitting her again. So, of course, she's going to record. And even if you didn't hit her in this moment, that still shows a pattern of you being a crazy motherfucker.
On the sofa as a way to pass off a completely false story.
He's lying. You're telling me he sent her all these voice notes, 30 minutes worth of voice notes, hundreds of text messages about this particular night, and none of them claims that she hit him. Bold-faced liar.
I'm Alice, and the side has got some crumbs on it. You can get over yourself. There's bigger fucking shit going on in my life, and you know it. It's fucking infuriating. You fucking leave? Making it seem like something really fucking terrible happened? I tried to get you to turn around because you kept on fucking walking away from me as I was talking to you.
Look at these.
Oh my God. That's fucking. That's uncomfortable. That's an uncomfortable fucking tone right there. Yeah, it's just like single mom energy, but like that, when the inflection changed where he said, when you walked away from me, that was, yikes. This is mental. I can't believe you fucking left over the fucking kitchen, over your weird fucking fits. You just had to talk to me, but you kept on being rude. Pick up. All right, man, you left me no choice. I'm throwing it out. I wanted to talk about this, but if you're going to do this to drive me mad, I can put it all somewhere. You can't collect it tomorrow. It's over. Jesus Christ. You fucked up enough stuff for me. Pick up the fucking phone. Yikes. For God's sake, before I move this stuff and you complain, I don't want to break anything. Okay, you win. You fucking win. You've turned me into a complete nervous wreck. It's not a battle or a winning. You see that right there? You win. You fucking win. This is weird behavior right here. Like, you're putting this as a matter of winning or losing an argument. This is fucking insanity.
Messages over the fucking kitchen. Your weird fits, you left me no choice. I'm throwing it out. Put it all somewhere for you.
Talking about our computer and stuff in these logs. Is that the ones where he smashed the monitors?
To collect tomorrow. Referring to her stuff that ended up.
Me when my wife changes the channel when I'm sleeping. Why did you change it from Adult Swim, bitch? I was watching Smiling Friends. Gleb's the greatest character. You turn around and you look at me.
Broken. Bruh, he admits in a voice message that he kicked her.
I am abusive 9-year Malfoy.
I'm sorry, on the last night that you were here, that I got angry at you, and I pushed you, and then I kicked you in the...
God damn it, Alex. Oh, God.
behind when you walked away from me.
So you did kick her. So you just lied in your fucking response video. I love this.
It's not acceptable.
Don't walk away from me, muggle blood.
I thought at the time that I was being, like, jokey, but not in, like, a nice way. It was mean. It was rude. I was doing it to be like, oh, come back, and...
Oh, I'm sorry. You mean when you kicked a woman, that was your way of saying, hey, baby, come back. Come on, let's talk. Just do it. One of those. Yeah, baby. Why won't you talk to me? Yeah, baby, we have to talk. Kick? The fuck? Why won't you talk to me? Pooh sent me what ImAllexx is. ImAllexx, we need his face on him. We need his face edited into this. Somebody needs to Noid, I have a project for you. I have a project. I have a special request for Noid because I love his animations. Noid, buddy, I know you're in the chat. Listen, buddy. Listen, hear me out. I know it's a lot of work. I think you should recreate this with ImAllexx and Alice. Alex, this is like terrifying.
It's pathetic behavior.
Whose God complex is worse, Alex or Mama Max? Wow, that is a question. Max does have like harassment and like abuse charges against him, or like stalking and the whole like cutting himself shit. Who is worse out of the two of them? That's a hard one. That's a tough one. Yeah, the more I think about it, Shadow Wolf, you make a good point. Max thinks that he's like the savior of fucking children. So like the God complex would fall more on Max than anything else. Alex is just like a narcissist with BPD, you know? Alex only looks out for himself. He doesn't try to be like the savior of the internet recently. Like back in the day, he called himself like the Oracle of Sexual Assault. Actually, this is a tough one now that I forgot that he said that and just remembered it right now. This is a tough one for me. I'm kind of trapped in the middle. If I'm being honest, I'm kind of trapped.
It's not acceptable. But this is false, as I hadn't kicked her or hit her.
He denies smashing her stuff, but as he's putting away her things, he says, you're going to have to put your keyboard back together. Keys came off when I put it in the box. Keys don't just fall out of
Yeah, that's not a thing. That's not a thing. That's not a thing. Watch.
keyboards. He smashed
My keys are still there. You have to really smash that shit.
it. Her monitors were smashed. He denies it in the video.
Alice has also gone on to accuse me of smashing up her belongings, which is a lie. At no point had I broken anything of Alice's during our relationship.
Here's Alex. I didn't mean to break your screens. He is constantly lying. He says he broke up with Alice to escape her abuse, but she was blackmailing him to stay with her.
When Alice had left the house, I finally thought I could escape our relationship and that I wouldn't have to see her again. This is when Alice began to start blackmailing me and threatening me because I was asking her to stay away. Alice told me that she was going to come back and that she was only gone for a night. When I told Alice I didn't want her to come back, she accused me of physically abusing her. Alice then threatened to report this lie to the police to stop me from trying to leave our relationship.
So we're calling it a lie when you admit it in the DMs that you did cover her mouth to shut her up?
I knew that now.
Create a poll on Mama Max all right, that's actually a good poll. Okay. There you go, chat.
Now, if I tried to leave, Alice would accuse me of physically abusing her, as she had used this to get me to back down from trying to end our relationship in this conversation.
None of these messages are her trying to stay with him. It's her trying to get him to leave her stuff alone. Again, there's hundreds of messages, voice notes of him trying to get back together with her, and he just straight up lies to the camera about it.
Alice has written in her document that after our breakup, I begged for her to come back, and I also sent gifts and a letter to convince Alice to get back with me because I wanted her to forgive me. But this is not an accurate version of what had happened, and it is a lot more complicated than Alice has portrayed. She had intentionally lied and left out hundreds of messages and events that do not show the reality.
Oh my. See, this is why you don't challenge things, Alex. You just want to be honest, okay? You just want to be honest. You don't put a challenge out there. You don't say, well, she left out a lot of screenshots and I'm going to show the proof, and then you leave out things. That's a challenge to somebody that has nothing to lose, Alex.
Of what was actually happening. Alice was continuously blackmailing me and had been abusing me for our entire relationship. I had tried to leave our relationship at many points, and Alice has taken this and wrote in her document that I would threaten to break up with her as a form of manipulation. This is not true, and I have shown that I tried to break up with Alice after she physically assaulted me.
Well, no, hold on. From the voice notes that we've seen so far, Alex, you were begging her to talk to you, begging her to come back, begging her, and saying, oh, well, blah, 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 blah. Noid, please make that animation I am requesting, Noid. Please, I'm begging you.
And blackmailed me, and I stayed because she would threaten me if I tried to leave. At one point, Alice told me that she wanted me to plan something soon, and then she said I should make her dinner. This is completely contradictory to the claims Alice has made in her document, where she says she had no interest in talking to me, as in reality, she was emotionally manipulating me and blackmailing me while she was...
Wow, he just went with, she was gaslighting me. I be gaslit. I'm being gaslit. That's all he has. I'm being gaslit. God damn it, Alex.
Writing a document on me at the same time, trying to dismantle my life.
His receipts are 3 messages, with the most significant one saying, "Make me dinner." Her receipts are Alex ugly crying into the phone.
I've only realized how much I must have hurt you.
I'm just picturing, like, his face, like, melting, you know? Like, he's so ugly already. He's probably, like, the ugliest crier in the world. You know what I mean? Like, when his face gets bunched up and he's like... like, he's doing one of those things. Like, he crumples up his whole face. It's hard for me to do. But, like, I know, like, he's probably got this ugly crying face that everyone would be grossed out by. Got snot going. He's got, like, crust in his fucking eyes. It's probably just horrible. It's probably a horrible thing. Yeah, Alex, why didn't you record yourself on video crying, bro? Like, the fuck?
I acted like when you left that it was because you didn't care. But now I realise that it was the strongest thing and it was the hardest thing for you to do because it must have been so hard for you. Because I know how I feel now and it can't be half as bad as what you feel.
Oh my god! He literally admits it. He's like, I did horrible things to you. I can only imagine how you feel. It's only half as bad for me. So you're admitting that you did way more horrible shit. Got it. God. Great job, Alex.
And that you left because you felt like you had no choice. And even then you wanted me to beg you to come back and I didn't.
Peg? What?
Because I was being such a self-centered asshole. I wanted to spend every minute now trying to make it up to you of my life. I want to dedicate my life to you.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Imagine he's like actually fake crying. This is yeah, gator tears. Like, imagine this is like all kayfabe. Like, he wasn't actually crying. That's the thing, Alex. I can't trust anything that comes out of your fucking mouth. I don't even believe you're crying here because you're like such a piece of shit. Like, I can't believe it. I won't believe. I refuse to believe that you're actually feeling sympathetic to the things that you did. I don't believe it.
And I had the chance. I had you. You were by my side. You were laid in my bed.
Watch the ImAllexx fans at one point, once we clip this out, and like, because I see a lot of them being like, "Great to see you back, Alex. You totally beat the allegations, Alex." I can't wait to see like the cope. I can't wait to the cope for like the fake crying line.
And I didn't because I was too busy being like, "Oh, you would kiss me," because I pissed her off, and
You wait, what?
I was too busy being like, "Oh, you would kiss me," because I pissed her off, and
you won't kiss me. You got mad at that because you made her angry. That's fucking crazy. Like, if she's angry at you, you're not getting anything. You're not getting sex. You're not getting kisses, hugs, nothing. You're getting a cold fucking sleep in another bed, dude.
pushed you so far away. I have so much to apologize for.
Yeah, so much for apologizing. You make that response video. So much for apologizing, homie. When he has fans, yeah, go watch his response video. Read the comments.
I tried to make you call me all those times because I knew it was going to go on for a long time. And I wasn't lying when I said that my plan was to just do all of this right now. And I think that's the worst part, is that even when I was insulting you on these conversations, even up until 4 days
I have a question. Actually, wait, I don't think that's public. Wait a minute.
ago,
I just caught myself.
you know, I wanted to make you call me because I wanted to go, "Hey, by the way, everything that I've said is completely wrong. Actually, I really f***ed you over, and I really f***ed up."
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Didn't ImAllexx like go on a date with James Charles? Is that a thing that I heard through the grapevine, dude? I heard through the grapevine. Do you think the date with James Charles like made his brain break? Like he got BPD by doing one date with James Charles? The rumor's already out. Okay, good. Thank God. I didn't know if it was out. Sounds like for a video, James Charles definitely topped him. True! Dude, what if James Charles, like, infected his brain? Like, it created a monster.
I didn't do it, and because you wouldn't call me, I was like, "Oh, well, if she doesn't want to call me, she doesn't deserve it."
You know what's crazy? I actually feel bad for James Charles going on a date with ImAllexx. That probably has to be the worst date ever. I assume all of you have seen Colossal's video, like, talking about the ImAllexx dating show thing. Like, going on a date with Alex is probably the most awkward, awful thing imaginable.
And just so stupid. I convinced myself you didn't deserve a proper apology. Goodbye, Alice.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Alice. Goodbye. Oh, Alice, no! Bro, you sound like a woman in this moment. Holy shit. Where is your balls? Where is your testosterone? Who was taking and receiving? Alex was receiving.
Did love you more than anything. Oh, God, it hurts to say.
It hurts to say I'm sorry. Wow.
Because I can't love you anymore. You're not mine to love.
I did not want to be...
You're not mine to love. What are you, like some kind of fucking poorly written TV show character? The fuck was that? That sounds like a movie moment.
blackmailed again into
That sounds like he stole that straight from like a TV or a movie.
staying in our relationship.
Meanwhile, 2 days later, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you. Jamie, can you play the clip showing Alex is lying?
First, I was crazy with heartbreak.
Is he gonna write? Is he doing a poem?
I won't deny that. I was messaging you over and over and over again because I was so terrified.
I was crazy with heartbreak. I was crazy with heartbreak. After kicking you, I really missed you. After I tried kicking you across the apartment like Hulk kicked the Abomination of the early 2000s Hulk movie. I really wish you were here.
That I couldn't fix this. And in that process, I pushed you further and further away because I wasn't trying to fix.
Okay, see, notice how this, I'm going to be honest, somebody in chat, yeah. He sounds like he's reading a script. In this moment, it kind of does sound like it. All the other stuff sounded like it came from like a deep guttural thing. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't believe those either. But like this seems scripted a little bit.
It. I just wanted you to give me the chance. That's insane. I've constantly put everything on you, made it your problem that you have to fix, like you have to fix me.
You
think black people? What a fucking liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little
Man, Willie really has to like get the Hassan clip in there.
liar, dude.
Alex's second grand defense is that this was a setup from the beginning. This was all a scheme to make him look like an abuser from day one. He repeatedly shows text messages from her saying, "Lucky I don't expose that." And let me update my story real quick as proof. That's apparently all we need to know to prove this conspiracy.
Alice had told me that she had recorded me during my manic episodes, and when I'd reacted to
Why are we trying? That's a downplay right there. My manic episodes. Yes, you had manic episodes, but that doesn't negate the fact that there were actions made within those manic episodes that caused you to harm someone. That doesn't change anything. Just because you were manic, it doesn't give you some kind of leeway to use it as a defense for when you harm somebody.
the constant threats and physical attacks on our relationship. Alice would threaten to post these videos when I tried to leave and when we argued. I felt that I had no choice but to stay when Alice threatened me.
They come from September 2023, right before they moved in together. She says they had a call where she expressed that she was scared to move in with him because he was always insulting her. He texts, "Leave me alone." They insult each other, and then we see that the context she provided is true. Alex says, "You start going on about how you're scared to move in. Just die in a hole, you sad little." She's like, "What the fuck? Who does this? Just reassure me that things will be okay." And he starts mocking her. "Ooh, my feelings. Ah, yeah, you." He can't even.
That's so. What the fuck?
Assure me that things will be okay. And he starts mocking her. "Ooh, my feelings."
He is all like Mr. Tough Guy over messages, but the minute you get some kind of call from him or a voice note, it's him crying his eyes out. Oh, oh, you're scared to move in with me, bitch. Oh. The up and down of how Alex portrays himself in all of these messages is just so funny to me.
Ah, yeah, you. He can't even type because he's so angry. "Hate, die, annoying freak. I want to scream in your face." He's like, "I just spoke my feelings and I'm scared. I don't want to be 30 being called a bitch by you." And he replies, "I don't want to be 24 with some girlfriend who's just bringing my whole life down." They implode on each other until she says, "Lucky I don't expose that shit." So far, this has nothing to do with what Alex said.
Alice had told me that she had recorded me during my manic episodes, and when I'd reacted to the constant threats and physical attacks on our relationship. Alice would threaten to post these videos when I tried to leave and when we argued.
Where's the threat over a manic video? I didn't see it. He's like, "Alice really should have been nice to me when I was manic. You wouldn't be diagnosed for another year. You didn't even know you could be manic." Let's just be clear on what Alex is trying to do here. He's trying to discredit the video where he follows her around the house for 6 minutes straight ranting at her, while she says nothing as a manic episode. This is peak manipulation. Alex claims he was beaten up all the time over the cat.
I'd reached the point where I was afraid to interact with our cat or Alice out of fear of being assaulted, as it had been going on for months at this point.
But when
Well, like, is the cat assaulting you or Alice assaulting you? Because the cat just don't like you. The cat don't like you.
Alice confronts them from telling their friends, "She hit me all the time over a cat." These messages come from after they had broken up. Alex denied it. "No, I never said that. You hit me once over the cat." Alex claims it was a punch.
Alice calls me delusional and says I'm on Delulu Island for thinking that Alice had physically assaulted me for joking about the cat, but has written in her own document that she did push me, and that it was because of me making these jokes about the cat. Alice texted me saying she hadn't hit me, And this was after I'd accused her of punching me in our bedroom in person, and then I had walked away.
But in these exact text messages that Alex is sharing, Alex proves that Alex never accused her of punching him at the time. It was always about a push. Alex turned it into a punch after they had broken up when talking to his friends. The closest message I could find siding with Alex over this punch is him saying, "You don't hit me." She says, "I didn't hit you." And he replies, "You tried." So did she miss? Are you counting that still? Only the cat knows the full story. But this barrage of physical abuse that Alex is describing, I just don't believe it. He's clearly exaggerating his story to try and get his career back. It's not a coincidence he started posting normal videos afterward.
Yeah, speaking of, yeah, Willie watched that video too. She faked having cancer. Oh god, chat, if you want to see like a funny fucking video that Alex put out, it's this one. Like him and Katie Clism got fucking catfished by somebody pretending to have cancer. That is the funniest thing after Alex's response video to ever happen. He's like, "Yeah, Alex treated me like shit," and he got catfished by somebody faking cancer.
But before we get to that, I want to point out some moments where Alex says something, but the text he puts on screen says the exact opposite.
We had many conversations about getting back together, and when I realized I was being emotionally manipulated and blackmailed by Alice, I tried to break it off on multiple occasions.
This is her saying, "I left you, we aren't together." In this one, she says, "Go away," after Alex threatens that he's getting angry. Here's Alex begging her to call him, and she won't. Does any of this look like Alice trying to get back with him? He says Alice would blackmail and threaten him if he didn't do exactly what she asked for, but he doesn't show any of those messages. Instead, he shows her asking him to leave a voice note.
I was desperate for any form of solution, as it is clear from the voice notes and videos that Alice has shared that the constant emotional manipulation was having a severe effect on me, and I was saying whatever I thought I had to at the time to end the constant arguing, fighting,
God, you are such a pussy, homie.
and blackmail. Alice would string me along intentionally whilst blackmailing me and threatening me if I didn't do exactly as she had asked. She would then—
Well, the thing is that you hit her. You hit her. Like, if you keep being a dick and you keep pushing the boundaries, and she's like, "Motherfucker, like, you're a public figure. I will expose you for that shit," and you keep poking the bear, that's going to happen. That's going to happen. I don't even feel bad that she was just like, "I will expose, too bad I might expose you for this." Dude, you're the one that keeps hitting her up. You're the one that kept DMing her going, "I miss you. I love you. Please talk to me. Talk to me, bitch. Talk to me." Like, dude.
tell me to send voice notes apologizing as she would refuse to call me on the phone after making accusations about me cheating on her or being physically abusive.
Bro, show those DMs. These mean nothing. None of these are about cheating. I don't think he knows what the word blackmail means.
I then asked Alice if she wanted to talk on call instead, as I struggle with communicating over text, and I thought that would make it easier.
You struggle communicating over text. Dude, you would send multiple messages begging her to talk to you. And then you also left voice notes crying your eyes out like a motherfucker. You know how to communicate over text. You're just bullshitting us right now.
Yeah. Alison tells me that she's going to scream at me.
But if you pause and read the text, it says I'm not gonna scream. Even on the one singular argument that I thought Alex would be objectively right on, it turns out he's a moron. He says he's uncomfortable with Alice liking tweets from other guys.
Know that.
Yeah.
Saying they will treat her right.
Alice accused me of threatening to break up with her for liking followers' tweets, but has left out the singular tweet that she had liked and that we had had an entire text conversation about, as it would show that Alice was lying. When she was asked if these tweets were to do with cheating on Twitter, Alice said no and denied this. This, once again, is a lie. The entire
Hold on, wait a minute. He was following girls he was in relations with previously. I didn't note this in my statement. Sorry, it's messy. Not to be rude, but you didn't answer my question. In your doc, it says he called you names because you're replying to followers, and then you found out he was following exes. What is the context of these arguments about cheating? No, no one cheated. She just responded to Willie in the context of the cheating question. How is that a lie?
Were to do with cheating on Twitter, Alice said no and denied this. This, once again, is a lie. The entire conversation Alice references here is about cheating, and this is why she doesn't include or show the tweet and the hundreds of text messages that prove that she is lying once again, as she gaslit me and insulted me for hours and is now trying to make people believe an entirely different story. After our first date, Alice liked a tweet from a follower that said they could treat her better.
I would have a problem if my girl started doing that. Most guys would, but then he reveals that she's an OnlyFans model.
This is untrue. Alice had told me that she wanted to quit her job as an OnlyFans model.
Dude, if you're dating an OnlyFans girl, there are gonna be dudes that are tweeting at your girl, "I can treat you better. Break up with your boyfriend. I'll bang your brains out." Like, it's just crazy fucking shit. Those are simps, bro. To be real, you're the one that dated the OnlyFans whore. That's your fault. You must know when you get into a relationship like that, there are gonna be dudes saying, "I can treat you better." If she likes it, she likes it. She likes the tweet. Who gives a shit? You're the one that dated a whore.
It was her idea and not mine.
Bro, of course she liked it. It's her business model. You're the one who chose to date someone who does OnlyFans. Plus these
Thank God, Willie.
text messages of her wanting to quit happened a month after she liked the tweet. Moron.
Kill yourself. The fuck?
I cannot express how much Alex brought this upon himself. He tries to dodge all accountability, even though there's videos, audio recordings catching him in his lies.
Anna has also used this as an opportunity to blame me for a situation we were involved in with another YouTuber called Slazzo. The
Oh my god, I forgot he brought up the Slazzo drama.
messages between us at the time show that Anna wrote the statement on Slazzo with his ex-girlfriend Che, and that I ignored this message.
Yeah, and that was total bullshit. Then you got your little grubby fingers in on it. You got your little grubby fingers on it. And then you made videos about it, Alex. You can't pretend that you weren't involved with it.
The time that she had sent it to me. I was aware of the situation, but I had no involvement in writing anything, and Anna had even messaged me acknowledging that I didn't want to be involved, which is why I had not replied to her message.
Speaking of which, some dude tweeted at her saying, "I would be a better fit for you, girl." Alex confronted her DMs while losing his shit. Classic.
Where she had tried to involve me.
I believe at one point Alex didn't want to get involved. He has a message showing as much, but it doesn't deny the fact that he eventually did. People who worked on the document say so.
Rumors, I don't know if maybe you can clarify this or not. I've heard rumors that Alex wrote portions or drafts of her statement for her. Like in a similar way that like...
I ended up finding out that multiple people wrote their own versions of a statement and then like parts were picked apart. I think this was Alex's story, but it was like
Bro, you could just tell Blues Dag is having like the best time of his fucking life talking about this shit. I respect Blues Dag for being a fucking hater. I respect that shit.
She had come to them with Hyojin and they were like, help us write this because we're stupid. We don't know how to word it properly. In other words, saying, how do we actually...
Bro, where is Hyojin? Are they ever going to come back? I miss Hyojin. Hyojin! I need you to come in and try and dunk on Alex so we can start making fun of you again. Please, Hyojin.
Actually manipulate this in the best way possible to fuck this guy over. That's how I originally saw it when they were talking like that.
There are messages from the Discord of Alex barking orders on when the draft needs to release. This guy sucks. He helps write false essay allegations, lies about it, abuses his girlfriend, lies about it, and then he cries when she doesn't take his sexual assault story seriously enough after they had already broken up.
I believe Alice has created this false version of events due to a conversation that we had after we had broken up, as Alice has started to use personal stories that I had told her to torment me. I had confided in Alice about being sexually assaulted when we had begun dating, and after our breakup, Alice had blackmailed me and was using my reactions to build a document. So she started to follow people that I knew and had personal connections with to try and trigger a reaction from me. Alice followed the person who I had told her had sexually assaulted me in the hopes that I would react. I was incredibly upset that Alice was using something deeply personal that I had told her about in confidence as a way to get to me. Alice messaged me saying that I knew why, and then went on to clarify that she did this because she was upset with me. We continued to talk about it, and this is when Alice told me that I should have fought back.
And here she's admitting to it, asking Alex, why didn't you punch him after he raped you? I asked Alice why she did this, and she essentially says that she doesn't believe him. I don't even blame her. This is a boy who cried wolf situation where his credibility is so low. Even if it's true this time, nobody has reason to trust him. The first time we even hear about this story is in this video. He's using his abuse story to try and discredit the girl he abused. In the same video, he's been caught lying multiple times in already. This guy says 3 times a year he's got to purge his friend group because of SA.
So like it's been
This is an iconic ImAllexx moment.
It's been this thing now. I was talking to Fraser about it the other day. We were like, this is like a recurring theme in our group of friends. Happens like 2 to 3 times a year.
Yeah.
For the last 3 years. That's mental.
Yeah.
It should not be like that.
What are you saying that
people get accused of being racist or balls?
2 or 3 times a year is a crazy margin.
Or just like being generally just like.
Alex is back.
Why would you ever admit that like publicly? Why would you ever talk about that on a podcast?
To uploading normal content, he has the gall to call out other people for lying. Pot calls the kettle black, the YouTube channel. Alex Elmsley can't spell it without the word lie. That's divine intervention right there. That'll be it for today. I'm still working on my Destiny Part 2 video where I interview a lot of people, including him in it.
Okay, this video has never happened. No, I'm kidding. Willie, release the Destiny interview. Release it already, dude. What are you doing? Release it, please. I need to see what he said. I know the... What does he even say in this? Because it looks like he clipped out a segment.
Discuss a lot of allegations. People accusing you of doxing, right? Because you're referring to Kiwi Farms. Ryan did this with Anna. And then J-Stalk is doing this. Queeman is sort of doing this where there's DMs about you saying like, hey, I wish this person... Has this person been doxed yet?
These aren't DMs, by the way, Willie. This is all like DGG chat. This is public shit.
Yeah, for Anna, that's bullshit. For just like Queeman, I'd kill him if I could. I'd choke the fucking
Jesus Christ.
house into it. But not for Anna, no.
That was
people,
not an effort to dox her, is what you're saying.
Yeah, no, what the fuck? Like, why would I even want to do that? Like, what am I, want somebody to kill her? What? Like, that's fucking retarded. I do want somebody to kill Jistical, though, or Lav, or Mr. Girl, or Queeman. Those people can all die.
It's taken so long to...
Willie, please fucking drop this interview. What are you doing? What are you doing? Drop the interview. What are you doing? That sounds like keto content, Willie. What are you doing? What are you doing?
come out because there's so many hours of interviews, so many court documents, so much information I want to put into it that it's hard for me to format into a YouTube video. But for better or worse, it's coming out. So subscribe to the—
Thank God, Willie, please. Just please. Please, Will. Come on, Bubba. Come on, man, please. You didn't, bro, he sounded so soy saying he wanted to kill people.
Hey guys, thank you for watching the clip. Thank you, Core, for doing the editing. Make sure you give him a follow on Twitter. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. Check out the link in the description for the lolcow trading card game. There's a brand new pack called Series X. That pack has my card in it, the tipster cards as well. On top of that, there's a bunch of other cast of characters in there, and we're also working towards an ultimate goal for that. So make sure you guys click on the link below. We're going to try and upload daily here and do live streams pretty often, so make sure you stick around and hit that like button. Thanks, guys.